Welcome. In front of me I have the Samsung Galaxy A34, and today I will show you how you can apply tempered glass to this device. Now I'll be using glass from this company right over here, which I do actually recommend if you're looking for one. I will be completely honest, this is for a different device. This is for the S23 Plus, but once I take it out and basically place it on here, you'll see that it fits perfectly over this device, or close enough that it really shouldn't matter. Now the reason I'm going for this kind of glass right here is because this device does have under display fingerprint sensor, and this tempered glass was in a way designed specifically for that. So it is super thin, allowing the fingerprint sensor to still pick up your fingerprint once you apply the tempered glass, which is one of the things that sometimes Samsungs will struggle if you have a little bit of a thicker tempered glass, like for instance this one. So this one is a bit thicker, it wouldn't work if I apply it on here. But anyway, now the reason why I recommend going for this, for instance, company right here, if they make one for S23s, or 34s, I mean, or A34. Bam, that's what I basically meant. If they make one for this specific phone, go for it. If they don't, I don't really have any other options that I would recommend that I know of. But this one, I have used it on the S lineups and it worked fantastically. And one of the benefits is they actually provide you with two different tempered glasses. Now, I'm not being sponsored by them, I'm just actually enjoying the quality of this. It's not expensive, and it comes with a lot of things in a bag or in a package. So apart from two tempered glasses, we have a bunch of these wipes. We also get this, which I did take out, stickers and so on, which doesn't always happen. So that's why that's kind of why I'm saying that I recommend this one. Anyway, just to kind of dry fit it, you can see that it does fit over this display. Also has a cutout for the camera. So there we go. It covers the entirety of the display, actual display. As you can see, it just leaves a little bit of a bezel below, but that won't really matter. Anyway, now depending on what kind of tempered glass you have, you might have different accessories in the package. I have basically the whole shindig. So I have a little cloth right here, I have wet wipes, and I have stickers. Now you can use all of these or none of them. It's completely up to you. If you have some like super bare bones tempered glass, just a glass for instance, if that even comes in such a form factor, then you can use something like a microfiber cloth, clean off the display, and you're good to go. And that's basically all you would need to do. Just make sure that there is no dust, and that's it. But if you have other additions to your tempered glass, like for instance wipes and so on, you might as well use them. So, and here we have a little wet wipe, so I'm gonna utilize that. There we go. It still has a little bit of moisture, though I don't think you can see it. Now, as you can see, we do have these stickers. Now, if you don't know what these are, this one, I recommend, if you want to use them, I recommend just peeling it off right now and sticking it to the edge of the desk, kind of like this. You will use it later on. So I'm gonna do that for me. So it's at the edge of my table. And these are basically guiding stickers. I personally don't like them, but it might be a little bit easier for you to use them. Now, the way you use them is you just kind of like stick them to the display itself right now. And then when you're placing down your tempered glass, you'd kind of use them, lift them up to also lift up the tempered glass if it's getting stuck, but it's like crooked. So you lift it up, this would lift up the tempered glass, and you can fix it up and hopefully drop it again. And then, I don't know, probably just hold it and try to remove them. Never used them, I never really saw the use for them myself, so I'm not exactly sure even how to use them, to be completely honest. But yeah, now I'll be showing you how you can apply the tempered glass without using these stickers in a way that basically works perfectly without much problem. So just to demonstrate it right now, just so once we are ready to proceed further, you know how to do it. and get rid of this. So for this phone, you will most likely have a cutout like this one. So you will align the cutout with the camera. This is the first thing that you want to do. So make sure that the cutout is literally in the middle of the camera. I mean, from side to side. The top and bottom doesn't really matter. That's something that you want to dry fit. So for instance, check out how evenly it's spread. Now in your case, your tempered glass will be most certainly evenly spread, meaning that the visible edges will be even all around. But because I'm using a tempered glass for a different device, that's not the case for me. But in your case, when you're applying it, start off with the camera, and then without actually applying it, you want to still have it kind of like dry fitting it like I am. You just want to see how much bezels you can leave on all the sides, so top, bottom, and both sides. And just keep that in mind once you're gonna actually be applying the tempered glass. Now, that's number one. So once you peel that off and you're ready, you want to get that from the memory, how much bezels you want to leave about on the top. And then while pinching the glass from both sides, you'll then also pinch the device, kind of like this. So with the tempered glass in between your fingers. And this will allow you to kind of shift it from left to right. And that, in turn, allows you to position the tempered glass evenly from left and right side. And that's also why you want to pay attention to the camera if it's in the middle. From there, apply a little bit of pressure downwards so it won't shift to the sides. And then do the same thing at the bottom. So again, pinching it, pinch the device, and just make sure that it is in the middle, or what you consider to be middle, and just literally drop it. And that's all you would do. And with that in mind, it should be laying basically smack in the middle of your display with a relatively even spread of the bezels. So now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna just clean off my display once more. So when you clean it off from all these smudges and all that stuff, just make sure that there is no dust on the display. If there is, grab your little sticker, and get the dust out of it, like this. Now once you have gotten the dust out of it, go straight into applying it. You don't want to waste much time, so there is no dust settling on the display. So I'm already applying it. So there we go, that seems good enough. There we go. I'm gonna press it down right here so it won't create an air bubble. And voila. So, see it? You can see that it is really evenly spread. So yeah, there we go. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.